Many thanks to Close Vanilla Servers, Husk RP, Fatal Attraction Squad, CF Tools Cloud, Sovereign RP Server, the Stronger Community, the Karma Crew Servers, Friendly DayZ Podcast, DayZ Servers, and DayZ Servers hosts for making this video possible. The DayZ devs have just shadow dropped some more Badlands info, so I'm going to be dissecting the 3 new videos that they've just released and explain how the codelock is going to work. On these rebuilt doors and player built structures, you'll be able to have the option to attach a code lock when you have that code lock in your hand, and in doing so you will be prompted to set a code. Code locks can have up to 6 digits, so you can put a 6-digit code there, and based on the new footage that we saw of them showcasing it and playing with it, it looks like every code that you create has to be 6 digits long. If it is 6 digits, then it's basically going to be impossible to guess, and if someone enters the wrong code 3 times in a row in a short amount of time, it looks like the code lock will lock you out from entering new codes, all new codes, even if it's the correct one, for exactly 30 seconds. I know it's 30 seconds because I found the speed that they sped this footage up by. The red light will blink during this 30 seconds, and when it goes to a solid red again, that's when you can enter the code. Similar to the combination lock, you enter the correct code and then it unlocks the lock, and then you need to open the doors. So the door will not open automatically with a code lock, and on the other side you need to close the door obviously, and then you need to activate the code lock to lock the door. It won't lock automatically when you enter, so pretty much the same mechanic as a combination lock, only with the combination lock it's in your hands to remind you to lock that door, because with the code lock it remains on the door and you might forget to lock. The bigger difference though is that you do not need to enter any codes to leave your base. You just need to unlock the code lock with one interaction and then open the door with another, and when you've left you close the door and lock it from the outside, so you have to lock it on the outside too. In the inside and on the outside you will need to lock it when you leave. This means that if somebody goes into your base and they find a secret way into your base, it basically means that it's their base now, as they can just unlock your door, take off the code lock, and then place it on the front and set their own code on it, stealing your base effectively. The good news is you can put player built gates in front of this one or another door and then put a combination lock on there so someone can't so easily steal your base. But it would be nice to get some confirmation from the devs if rebuilt doors or these doors here can accept the combination lock. We haven't seen that yet, so that players can choose which lock they want to have, as both of them have their strengths and weaknesses. If I had to guess though, based on how all other attachable items work in DayZ, we will most likely be able to use combination locks on these rebuilt doors too, not just the code locks. Code locks work on both, so combination locks should work on both too. We also got this new screenshot which shows us that we'll be able to choose from a good variety of structure sizes, so if you're a squad you can have this massive 3-story base here, or if you're a lone wolf you can have this mud hut, and I guess rebuilding the door will allow you to take over this whole building. The second video they released today is of the MP18 SMG, shown here with a snail drum mag attached to it. Every time you fire with this drum mag attached, the mag rotates, as you can see here, which is pretty awesome detail, but it won't tell you exactly when you're going to run out of rounds due to it not rotating anymore after it's fed all the rounds into the long part of the magazine down here, so it will only tell you when you are low on ammo. A second, much smaller magazine was seen for this weapon too, and it's confirmed that this is the same magazine that goes in the Luger, which means the magazines for both of these weapons can be accepted in both of these weapons too, so you can have a snail drum mag inside of a Luger the first time we've had a pistol with a drum mag. In this footage I believe we got our very first look at a road sign. We have seen road signs but we haven't seen them very close, which this one is, and it appears to be Farsi on the top and then the English translation of the town name or location underneath it, so that means that road signs will be both Farsi and English. We also got a deep dive into the new Bazaar structure. This was the 3rd video that they released today, a guided tour of what seems to be a mid-sized version of a Bazaar. So there are many different versions of Bazaars on this map. It's confirmed that you'll also be able to get onto the roof of this structure, but even if you couldn't, there is still a lot of great PvP potential in these buildings. There's also a lot of environmental storytelling going on here with the bloodstains everywhere, and there's details like random pictures of people on the walls and cables leading to the lights. They actually lead to the lights from the power source, but I didn't see any cables leading to any shutters, so I don't believe the closed ones can be opened. These 3 videos just randomly dropped as part of what the devs are calling a recap, even though this is new information. We got a lot of good information here, and there's still going to be a full dev blog next week going over dust protection, so I'm guessing that's most likely going to talk about sandstorms, and they're also going to talk about a new weapon, which is probably going to be the Lee Enfield. If you want to learn more about code locks and rebuilding, see my previous video. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good day.